Hello, it's Manu Fanatic from RakeCafe.net. I'm going to give you my top five and my EPL power rankings, and there's been some changes. So let's start into it. With number five, it's still Manchester United. I know we played well against Tottenham, but if you watched my review of the game after that, I thought that Tottenham became old Tottenham. After we scored first, they kind of just wilted, and I believing we're on the right path, but I don't think we're good enough to be in the top four yet on my power rankings. Now, obviously, they're fourth in the EPL, but this is my own power rankings. Second, I have Manchester City. Manchester City is falling quite a bit, and if we beat Liverpool this weekend and they don't do well in their game, they might be out of the top four. They might be fifth or outside of that. Right now, I could see them not getting the top four the way they're playing. Now, obviously, they're concerned about their game against Barcelona, but their form in the EPL has not been that good, and that's why they're number four. Number three I have is Liverpool. Liverpool, although they didn't play well, just played well yesterday. They did get the result they wanted, and I still, I talk about super systems when you're a fan, but that little video about that pledge for Brendan Rodgers, it seems like after that was done by Full Dimes Devils, that Liverpool's been playing better. And right now, to me, they're almost a lock unless we can beat them at Anfield to be in the top four. Even if they beat or lose to us, I think they're going to be in the top four. So that's unfortunate for us. And also, number two, I have Arsenal. Arsenal's playing well, but it's Arsenal, and I still think that they will drop some games and points for the rest of the season. So we might be able to get in the back door if we don't beat Liverpool. At least we get Arsenal at home in the EPL. So, obviously these games are going to be great to watch. We're going to be at City, or excuse me, City's going to come home to Old Trafford. Arsenal's coming to Old Trafford. We're going to Chelsea, and we're going to Liverpool. That's 4 of the 9 games we have left, and we have to get out of those 4 games. I don't know, 9 points. Now, obviously, it'll help because it'll hurt the other teams if we get some more. If we, win 3 and lose 1, if that's possible. I don't know. Anyway, and that still leaves Chelsea at first place, although they didn't play well against Southampton. And Southampton would have been in my top 5 if they'd have won that game. But I think that these 5 teams that are going to be ones are going to come out the top 4, and it's going to probably come down to the last game, and it's going to be, normally we're waiting for, the championship to be decided on the last game. This is going to be 5 big clubs now firing for that final 4 Champions League places, so it's going to be nice to watch. I want to say this, but there was a couple of years ago that Arsenal, I think they won their last 10 games, and they won it. They including beating us at Old Trafford, and then they went on to win the championship. They just basically put everything in the back, or they just crewed up everybody in front of them, which was us, and they passed us and won the title. There is a scenario that we could actually challenge for the championship if we win the last 9 games. But still, Chelsea would have to probably lose 1 or 2, or probably 2 games for us to have that chance. But they don't seem the best anymore. So it'll be interesting to see what we do. If we're like at Anfield and it's 1-1 with 1 minute left, if we're going to go for the win, or we're just going to settle for a draw. That 2 points might actually be the difference between actually challenging for the title, or that 1 point might be enough just to get us in the top 4. It's going to be it's going to be fascinating to watch and see how the coaches decide to put out teams. And I will give you my preview for our game against Liverpool later this week. Obviously, that's the biggest game we've had all year. This is even bigger than the FA Cup against Arsenal at this point. So that's what I have for right now. And after the weekend, I'll give you my power rankings. After that, it'll be 8 games left for most of us. Chelsea has another game. But anyway, have a good day.